Okay, in this screencast I just want to show you how to complete your project for the module. You're going to be doing the review of technology for your topic. Again, you're going to you're going to find and review 3 technologies that you think would be helpful for you to utilize that relate to the topic of your website. Okay, and you're going to be creating a Google presentation and then creating a screencast video presentation from that. So I've got the screencast that you're obviously watching right now that you can review at any time. I do have a couple previous examples that you can take a look at. The topic has changed just a little bit this semester, but these will give you a good idea of what you are going to complete and then post on your website. So you can watch the example. There's also a direct link to the presentation, which I'll show you how to do shortly. Okay, so you can take a look at those. So in part 1, you will create the Google presentation, and you're going to include you're going to answer these questions in your presentation for each of the 3 technologies that you find. Now, technologies could be some hardware, specialized software, hardware, helpful websites, software apps, anything that you think would be helpful for the topic of your site. Now, Google Slides, if you're not familiar with it, I'll show you how to get to a Google presentation. They have some built-in themes. They've also got another, this website here called Slides Carnival, which has additional Google Slide themes if you want to check it out, because Google Slides doesn't have a whole lot of options to choose from. Okay, and then in part 2, you're going to be creating a presentation, a screencast presentation yourself. So you'll use your Google presentation or Google Slide presentation from up here and do a presentation on that doing a screencast. And I'll show you how to do that shortly. And then finally, when you're finished with your screencast, you're going to upload it to YouTube and then post it on your website. And I can also show you how to do that. That'll be in this submitting your project screencast. Okay, so to get started, you want to go to your My ASU page, and then over here on the left hand side you can click on My Drive. Okay, that will bring you to obviously your Google Drive, and you will come up to the New button, click on that, and select Google Slides to get your own slides started. Now they've got, like I said, some built-in themes that you can choose from. Okay. But again, if you don't like those, there is this Slides Carnival, which gives you a lot of different options, several different templates that you can choose from. So you can kind of take a look at those to see if you like them. If you do like them, let's say I found one I like here, I can use this presentation template. Now you won't be able to edit it because it's property, or right now it's just locked down to the owners of it from the site. But what you can do is you can go to File and make a copy, and then you'll be able to edit it, and it'll be your own copy, and it'll also save into your drive here. Okay. So I have one that I've already started to create here. And so I've got review of technology in my field. It's not really in the field this this semester. It's more of review of technology for my topic. Okay, and if you want to put your specific topic, so I would say for the human body. Okay, then I could put the actual title of my topic in here. I've got my name and my in the class here, and then I'm going to go through and I'm going to answer these questions in however many slides it takes. Okay, so my first technology was Powtoons. I have an image. I have the link to the website. I might have on my next slide the description. So this is where I'll add a kind of a description of what the technology is, and explain how I could use it in the field. Okay, so I would put it in here. And then for my additional information, any additional information that's relevant, what I decided to do was include a Powtoon video. okay, like a how-to video. All right, so you'll do that similar thing, and it doesn't necessarily need to be 3 slides. It could be 2 slides, 5 slides, whatever, whatever you see fit. And I'll continue to do that for all 3 technologies. Okay. Now, when you are finished with your presentation, you're going to come up here to this blue button, and yours will be set as a lock, which means it's only visible by you. You're going to come up and click on the share button, and you'll see an advanced key down here, or advanced link down here. You'll click on that, and by default, yours is changed, or yours is set to private. What you'll do is you'll click on the change button, and you'll make sure that it is set to one of these 4. If you want to just keep it contained within ASU, that's fine. Anyone with the ASU University with a link, that just allows me to be able to view it when it comes time to submit. Okay, so make sure you change it to one of those other 4 settings so that it is visible by your classmates and myself. Okay. So that's part 1, is creating the actual presentation. Now what you're going to do is you are going to, let me shrink this up a little bit, is you are going to do a screencast presentation of yourself, so of yourself explaining your presentation. So you'll want to, you're going to use the software that I've provided for you in class. Everybody gets a copy of the software. It's yours for life, so it's a $50 value, so you can install it one time on your computer. But you're going to do a presentation of your, you're going to give a screencast presentation of your Google slide presentation. So when you have Snagit installed and opened on your computer, you'll look for something, and let me let it go. It's this blue bar over here on the right hand side, and when I hover over it, I get this this control panel. If you're using a Windows computer, it might be along the top. But what I'm going to do is I will click the red button. Okay, and you see that it kind of gives me a predefined area. I can change that if I want, just by I just want to do the presentation of this area. I don't want all this extra stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just click and drag a box around the area that I want to use for my presentation. And what that allows is everything, once I click on the record button to capture a video, it's only going to capture my screen movements in here. So it'll capture my audio and my screen movements within there. Okay, so I'll click on the capture video. Right, if I have a microphone that's built in, it'll pick that up, or I can use a headset from the lab, or if I have my own headset. But if you don't, the EdTech lab that we visited earlier in the semester, you can check them out from there, and you can kind of see that it's picking up my voice right now, so that's good. And as soon as I'm ready, I'll click on the record button here. Okay, and it's going to count down, and then I'll start talking through my presentation. So here's my review of technology for the human body, and it's capturing all of this right in here. Okay, so I can still move through my slides over here, but my screencast is only going to capture this area right here. Okay, what I'm actually doing in the middle of a screencast, so that's why you're able to see everything on mine, because I'm showing you how to screencast within a screencast. When I'm all finished, I'll click on the stop recording button. Okay, let's see, and let me shrink this up a little bit. Okay. Okay, so here's the edit view. Once I have done capturing it, I can preview my video here. Okay, and you can see that it's just capturing the area that I selected. I can always trim some of this. I'm not going to get it too much into the how-tos of Snagit. I post a link for the tutorials if you want to get into it a little bit deeper. But this is just an amazing piece of software that I use regularly. But what you want to do is after you watched it and you're satisfied with it, you should have a YouTube button here somewhere. It might be a little different on a Windows computer, but you are going to send it to YouTube. Sorry, get that out of there. And mine is already set, so it's going right there. If it's your first time, you may have to log into your account to get it, but you're going to send it to YouTube, and then you saw that little link that came up that said it's ready. So let me go back here, and I'll paste the YouTube link. All right, and now I have my YouTube video of my presentation is up and it's ready to go. Okay, so this is your kind of your end goal. Sorry, I keep getting emails here. If it by default it's going to be set to the date and time of the screencast, you can always edit it and say TL313 review screencast and save it. Okay, so that'll change the name of it. But this is what you'll want your end goal to be, and then I'll show you in the next screencast how to add that to your website. Okay, so just to review, you're going to create your we're going to create your presentation first. Okay, 3 technologies, answering the questions in Blackboard, making sure that you address those, and then part 2 is going to be creating your screencast video based on this presentation, and I showed you how to do that. Let me see if I can get it back here. So I showed you how to create your screencast video. That's the end goal, is to get your presentation to a YouTube video. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions, and I'd be happy to help. Other than that, check out the next screencast to see how to add it to your website.